What is up, everyone? Happy freedom. Welcome to another episode of Coffee with Hooligans. Appreciate you guys being here. Make sure you hit that like button. More likes, more hooligans. We're going to cover this schedule really quick. And we're going to make sure all the chats are running. Everything's going good. Got a little something extra for Rumble and all that stuff later on. So at the end, I'll be asking everyone to go to the alternative platforms when we get to that point. I'll drop links and everything, so don't you worry. There's no iOS press briefing today. Old man Walter's overseas making a fool of himself. So I'll be starting off with a video titled Coast Guard. Missing subs search yields debris field near Titanic wreckage. Doesn't sound like good news about that. Then we have a video titled One Arrested in Large Protest Outside Glendale School Board Meeting. Apparently there was another protest going on out there. I didn't see any lives for it, but seems like it got wild. Not as wild as the first time where Oreo and them were there. Then we have a video titled More Than 100 Teens Take Over Bronzeville Gas Station, which is in Chicago. Then we have a video titled, well, it's a really short video, and it's titled Lauren Boebert versus MTG. Apparently they're not getting along. There's some infighting going on. I was not aware of until I seen this video. Then we have a video titled Migrants Dropped Off at Kamala Harris's DC Residence, which is, good for her. Good for her. They want those people across that border so bad they can house them. And then we'll be wrapping things up on YouTube with a really short video from Twitter on Old Man Walter raising his hand to his heart for the national anthem of India, because he's an idiot and he doesn't know anything. Then we'll be moving to the alternative platforms, pretty much anything except for YouTube, to play this video titled This is Unfathomable, talking about shapeshifters and things like that, things we can't talk about on YouTube. So that's the plan today. That's what we got on the schedule today. Get this pulled up really quick, and then we're gonna read through the chats. Oh, it's hot. I should have grabbed an ice pack. I might have to do that. All right. What's up, everyone, over on the main channel? What's up, Shanti? What's up, Toy Mafia? What's up, Dennis? What's up, Denise? My bad. What's up, Shanti? What's up, Jason? What's up, Lifelike? What's up, Anthony? What's up, Jay Breeze? What's up, Ghost? What's up, Elisa? Happy freedom, you hooligans. What's up, Mike? What's up, Shanti? What's up, Annette? What's up, MD Run? What's up, Mercury Girl? What's up, Sam? Happy freedom. Appreciate you guys being here. What's up, FNS? Let's see. What's up, everyone, on the Jeff Mac Live secret YouTube channel? Appreciate you guys being here. Looks like Twitch is running. What's up, Mr. Beans Beans? What's up, Tom Tom? Happy freedom, hooligans. Hopefully we don't get no buffering or anything today. It ran fine for the game last night, so I assume we're not going to have any problems today. What's up, everyone on Kick? What's up, Salty Ragu with the little Charmander in the chat? I keep seeing stuff saying they're going to try and get Doc over on Kick. Doc made a post earlier today saying that $50 million he'll come over to Kick. I don't know. I don't think he should do it. I think he should just stay on YouTube. What's up, everyone on Odyssey? What's up, Deb? Happy freedom. Salty Ragu, you're omnipresent. What's up, everyone on Rumble? What's up, Snugs? What's up, Joe? What's up, Lifelike? What's up, Astral Hammer? What's up, Johnny Boy? What's up, Shannon? What's up, Pumpkin? What's up, Rasta? What's up, Breezy? What's up, Undercrofter? Appreciate you guys being here. What's up, Patty? Happy freedom, you hooligans. What's up, everyone, on jeffmaclive.com. Alright, we're going to start with this first video titled Coast Guard Missing Sub Search Yields Debris Field Near Titanic Wreckage. I don't know exactly what that means, but it doesn't sound good.
The United States Coast Guard now says it has discovered a debris field near the search area for a missing submersible near Titanic's wreckage. Thanks for joining us. I'm Paula Eben. Now, the Coast Guard says teams are examining that field right now to see if it is actually connected to Titan, which was the submersible vessel carrying those 5 crew members. We're expecting a news conference from the Coast Guard at 3 o'clock this afternoon. WBZ's Nick Giovanni shows us how some newly arrived technology is helping out in the search effort.
In a race against time, an active search for the missing submersible Titan continued Thursday morning with a pair of ROVs, or remotely operated underwater vehicles, deployed from French and Canadian vessels bound for the seafloor.
It sends out a ping of sound that bounces off all of the things around it, and it comes back, so you can kind of generally see the shapes of things.
Search crews trying to zero in on the underwater noises picked up by sonar buoys over the last 2 days, thought to be periodic, possibly rhythmic banging sounds. While estimates suggested the Titan, with 5 people on board, was set to run out of oxygen this morning.
This estimate of 96 hours is coming from an assumption of a average consumption rate. There's not very many things average about being stuck in a submarine, right?
As more resources move toward the site where the submersible lost contact on its way down to the Titanic Sunday, the search area on the surface doubled in size yesterday to roughly 20,000 square miles.
It's like being in the dark in a blizzard with a flashlight, and you're trying to find your keys in the snow. This is the scale of the challenge that you're looking at right now.
Katie Croft Bell is the president and founder of the Ocean Discovery League, who's been working with ROVs for more than 20 years. She says navigating the seafloor is a slow operation. The hope is the submersible's shape helps it stand out to searchers.
If they do see it in the sonar relatively quickly, it has, I think, probably a sort of unique shape compared to a lot of the other debris and natural geological features that are in that area. So hopefully they're able to get, close enough to it that they'll be able to find it relatively quickly.
This is a very slow walk around the seafloor. This is not a blistering pace.
Is this guy crying?
That's the difficulty of it.
Reporting from Boston, Nick Giovanni, WBZ News.
I don't know. They said they're pretty much out of air. Still haven't found him. Now there's a debris field. Some are speculating that it collapsed and it is the debris that's on the ground. Others think that it's dropped its outer stuff that was attached to the submarine in an attempt to float to the surface, and nobody really knows. It's a lot of speculation, a lot of conspiracy theories, a whole ton of it. Mercury Girl Trump did it, it's the Orange Eagle. I don't know. I feel like the conspiracy theories are right up there with Trump did it. The stuff saying, they were going to expose it wasn't the real Titanic or sister ship or whatever. And I keep thinking, you think Hillary went down there and pulled off a hit in the bottom of the ocean? I don't know. I don't know how it all worked out. William, you think it imploded? It could have. I saw a short video that didn't have as much context, which is why I didn't make it to the schedule, saying that generally submersibles that go that deep are made of multiple layers of material, of different kinds of material, to prevent it from imploding. And then this guy, the CEO or whatever, was bragging that this was made out of 1 or 2 materials. Basically, he acknowledged that there was a strategy for doing this, and then was bragging that he went away from that. He didn't follow the path there. And so now they can't find the submersible and there's debris. They're like, got messed up. Could have imploded. Thank you so much, Bullseye, for for continuing the membership program. You're officially a hooligan, and I appreciate you. Thank you. You're awesome, Bullseye. Denise, they're pretty sure it imploded shortly after losing contact. It would have been instant. Yeah. Dominic, it was racism that sunk our battleship. It's terrible. It's terrible. What's up, Be a Blessing? Happy freedom. High Plains Drifter, duct tape can't fix stupid. I mean, it can. In certain ways, in lethal ways. King JB. They found a case of Bud Light and some lipstick. It's terrible. A lot of people saying it imploded. That's what I was seeing before we started the live. What's up, Brian? What's up, Dennis? Ohio Kyle. Claritin commercial. What? Saying that there's male and female trees. I never knew. I've not heard that. I mean, there is, I guess. I would assume there is. There is male and female plants. I mean, weed plants. I assume there's male and female most plants. I guess. I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. I'm so over talking about rainbow stuff. I can't stand it. What's up, Church Crazy? Happy freedom. See, Bravo. The sub was made from used tomato soup cans. Yep. It sure is all over the front page of everything. I guess they don't want people talking about Hunter Biden getting off the hook. They won't talk about that. Or James O'Keefe, he just released a video where they were secretly recording some recruiter from BlackRock who's basically saying that BlackRock controls the whole world. We might show that on the alternative platforms afterwards. We'll see. It's 11 minutes long, but it's interesting. Mark, no way I would have went down there in that janky thing. You don't want to go down in a submersible that wasn't built to standard and was controlled by a dollar store PlayStation remote? Yeah, me either. Mike, I smoke female plants. There you go. I wish I had a little bell or something. Just ding. Yeah, you got it. You got it. Yeah, if you smoke the male ones, they give you headaches and stuff. What's up, Carolyn? What's up, Dana? Happy freedom. Appreciate you guys being here. Seen someone tag me. I can't find it now. John Costello. A Rothschild is part owner and chairman on Ocean Gate. Let's see, that doesn't surprise me. Does that mean BlackRock's involved? And Vanguard? They're part of everything. Just reading through the chat. Grey Wolf, what a way to die. Yeah. I wouldn't want no part of that. I don't want to die in space. I don't want to fall out of the sky. I don't want to die in the ocean. South Regu, how much have I moved to Kick? I know I thought about tagging Kick, but they're not going to give me nothing. I'm already on there. I blew it. I should have did some negotiating. Deb, the CIA did it? Who knows? Oh, my mouse died. Ned. The smell of trees blooming in season. In fact, you're smelling male and female trees procreating. It's hot. It's good stuff. It's better than the smell of snow. That cold death smell. It'll be upon us again shortly here in Michigan. We got like 6 more weeks of summer and then we're done. There'll be snow on the ground again. And we'll be crying about how cold it is. This next video is titled, One Arrested at Large Protest Outside Glendale School Board Meeting. Alright, let's get her started.
Police in riot gear trying to keep the peace, but there is angry shoving and shouting as groups of people clash over LGBTQ education in local schools. All this happening once again just outside the Glendale Unified School Board headquarters. Eyewitness News reporter Shayla Girardin there for it all. She joins us now live in Glendale with more. Shayla.
Yes, one person even arrested today amid those protests. Now, a lot happened both inside and outside of that board meeting. Inside, over 50 people took the podium to discuss the issue, but outside, hundreds of protesters out here hour after hour chanting and shouting. Take a listen. Chaos erupting outside of a Glendale Unified School Board meeting today as parents and protesters gathered in the parking lot.
We're the parents, right? So we want them to not just back up teachers' unions, but what about us as the parents? And we know what's best for our own children.
I support our kids, however they come.
What the hell?
With these groups coming to our community and saying and getting involved in our schools. Every kid has a right to be themselves in school.
Moving.
This aerial look from Air 7 shows hundreds of protesters gathered outside the meeting earlier today, some showing up hours ahead of time holding signs and chanting.
So we are here because people under attack need to be defended, and people, good people, need to come out in the face of this violence and this terror.
There is a finite amount of teaching hours in the day, and I think that elementary schools especially ought to focus on reading, writing, and arithmetic before we get to sexuality.
This is the first time the board has met since violence erupted outside the meeting on June 6th. During that meeting, the board adopted a resolution recognizing June as Pride Month. There were no LGBTQ issues on the agenda tonight, but comments were open to the public.
One thing you are not concerned with is reading, math, science. Instead, you spend grant money and our taxpayers' money on how to brainwash, indoctrinate.
With peaceful exchanges happening between both sides.
I'm the mom of a trans kid. I'm a mom of a trans kid that I love desperately and that I support and that has a tremendous, amazing, fabulous community around them. I'm here to speak for all the kids who are out there.
Now, no reports of any injuries this evening. It's also important to note, though, that many of the people out here, including some that we spoke to, were not Glendale Unified parents. For now, in Glendale, Sheila Gerardin, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown.
Yeah. I don't know. They need to leave the kids alone. That's what they need to do. Eric, why is alphabet soup so violent? Because their brains don't work right. That's why they support it, even though it doesn't make any sense. Ohio Kyle, the compliance cloth. I know. It's got to be embarrassing at this point to still be wearing a compliance cloth. Like back when they fooled everyone and people weren't really sure what to do and you had to have one to go to work. Okay. But at this point in the game, oh no. You either got meth teeth or you're hiding your identity. That's like all we got left. They just wear it on their face like a facial safety blanket. Oh, John Costello, no, I think you got it the other way around. The person who was talking about the violence and terror was talking about the lefties. I don't think they were talking about the parents. Because I've seen a couple clips of that protest, and the parents were doing what they were doing last time when we covered it, you know, hold American flags and saying leave the kids alone and stuff like that. While all the softies out there had rainbow signs and rainbow hair, it looked like the circus was in town, and they're like thrashing their signs and yelling stuff and pointing fingers and da-da-da. You know, acting like the normal meth heads. Just doing meth head stuff. Hold on, my chat's refreshing. I was halfway through this, William. What does this say? William, I could take a look at that lady and tell that she had a shapeshifter. I feel like that's not a good thing. To like, it's kind of like coming out and being like, oh, what are they called? I'm trying to think of what's politically correct here. It's kind of like saying you had a crack baby, but they're doing so good now. And everybody's like, that's great, but are you saying that you're a bad parent? Like that you crapped out a baby that had problems because you were smoking crack? So when you're like, oh, we have children that are delusional, go get them help. What are you doing? You're here at the board meeting bragging about it. Go get them help. Don't, like, I don't know. The whole thing doesn't make any sense to me. What's up, TYR? Happy freedom. I don't know. I don't want to participate and act like I hear the voices too. I'm sorry, you have schizophrenia. I don't want to pretend I hear the voices too. Go get help. I don't know how else to say that. That is like the most politically correct way I can talk about this. It's just like they're putting it on signs, they're putting it on cars, they're pushing it on the kids, it's in the brands and corporations. It's mental illness. Stop celebrating mental illness and go get the help. It is true crazy. It is. Shanti, Ohio just passed the ban in sports. That's good. I'm trying to think who else did that. I think, was it Georgia did that? Somewhere else just did that too. I think Texas did that, and now there's backlash. They're saying it's unconstitutional. That you can't ban shapeshifters from sports because it's unconstitutional somehow. Beep boop, yeah. I don't know. I think the pronoun thing, because I've been thinking about it, because here in Michigan, they're trying to make it a hate crime. If they want to say that, you know, call him Frankenstein and you don't, you call him Eddie Murphy, and all of a sudden that's a hate crime. It's considered like, you know, calling them out of their name, we'll say that. It's a hate crime. 10 years in prison if you do it. And when I first read this and seen this and was told about this, I was thinking, man, that's going to suck. That's going to suck. You'd be like, excuse me, sir. And they're going to be like, what? Hate crime. Get that white supreme pizza. That's what they're going to say. But it also means you could pull the reverse card on them. If they want to tell you that you're a Nazi or you're a bigot or you're whatever, then you could tell them you identify as something else, and when they continue to call you names, now they're committing hate crimes too. And so, I mean, we might be able to pull the reverse card here, but it sucks because I really don't like participating in the madness. John Costello, even France prohibited. Yeah. I don't know, I can't say any of that stuff, but yeah. That stuff it's so messed up. I'm not sure if we... In the video we're going to cover on the alternative platforms, they talk about all of that. They talk about how the softies out here are using phrases that sound like good things. Like when KJP comes out and says, you know, the Roe vs. Wade was an attack on women's rights for health care. It's hurting their health care. Well, that's a weird way to put deletus fetus. You know, that's a weird way to phrase that when you're taking out another human being because you don't want to be a parent. You want to do the horizontal shuffle, but you don't want to be a parent. Now it's time to be a parent, and you're trying to hit the delete button. Like, no, that's not healthcare. That's not healthcare at all. But they word it that way, so anybody who hears that phrase, you know, are you in favor of taking away women's healthcare? And people are like, well, no. And they're like, put you on the poll like that, and then KJP comes on the stage and she's like, we got numbers to back up what we're saying. Yeah, because all that lingo gymnastics you got going on. What's up, Melvita? No White House press briefing today. Edward, don't participate, read their name tag. Yeah. True Crazy, you have permission to call me a bigot. See, then that's the thing. We have to give everyone consent on how to address each other. Why would you even want to do that? Who's got energy to do that? It's got to be the meth giving them all that energy. Who has the energy to play pretend like that? I don't get it. Damon Walker, I agree. What's up? I don't want to be an evil narcissist. Here in America, you can be whatever you want to be. Including unicorns and toasters and everything else. You can be whatever you want to be. Hair juicer, Davenport apartment is nearly gone. City tore down our corruption kills banners. 2 other buildings have been evacuated for falling bricks. That's crazy. That's crazy over there. You stay safe out there, hair juicer. What's up, winning streak? Happy freedom. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, I got aerodynamic for gaming last night. I thought it was gonna cool me off because it's been 88 degrees every day all week, and it's not. What's up, free bird? Appreciate you being here. Dominic, if a chick wants to play for the other team, then they have to find farts and racist jokes funny. That's, I mean, I guess that's when you get accepted in. When you get welcome into manhood, is slip you a few jokes, and if you don't laugh, you're not ready. You're not mature enough. Put it back in the oven. It's not done yet. What's up, Eric? Happy freedom. Denise, I want to be rich, right? You have to address me as wealthy. What's up, Matthew? Happy freedom. Enterprise scandalous. Guess MJ, you crack me up. What's up, Mr. Min? Happy freedom. Matthew, we just covered the submarine thing. Oh, and protest outside the school, which that was worth watching. The submarine thing is more just a informational update. Dominic, this is the only haircut I can have where you can't exactly tell that I'm getting old. Because as soon as it starts coming out, you see these light spots right here, and it's, you know, it's rough. Slows me down. It causes so much drag and stuff. So I ain't about that. So I had to cut it all off to be more aerodynamic. Speed racer, getting it. Edward, that's something. I need a little bell so I can ding the bell. That is something. Winning streak. A plane crashed into a minivan 3 blocks from my house yesterday. No lie. Now see, now you got to post links. We need video, or it didn't happen. You have to post it in Gilded or something like that. Put it on the live. Oh, somebody emailed me something, or maybe tagged me. I can't remember now. I think it was about the decal in the back window, and I gotta find that. I'm not gonna be able to find it for this live. I'll have to get it for tomorrow's live. I want to say someone put a hooligan decal on their back car window, and I told them to send me a picture of it, and then I never got back to them. We'll see. Hopefully we can get it on the live tomorrow. What's up, Pesky? Happy freedom. Eric, luckily I kept my hair. I have mine too, okay? It's in a bag over here. I have my hair too, okay? Don't look down on me because I'm going bald. I still got mine too, okay? It's in a bag. It's fine. I'll never be 100% bald as long as I don't throw the bags away. Oh, I appreciate you, Snugs. Thank you. William, old man Walter did a presser with the Indian Prime Minister earlier. Only 2 scripted questions. We have a video we're going to show where he's over here covering his heart like he's going to do the Pledge of Allegiance to India or something. It's something. Winning streak. Let the birds make a nest. No. Those are my dreadlocks. What's up, Cecil? Happy freedom. Cecil, I'll have to go back and watch it. See, I missed the innuendo there. You should have threw out a "that's what she said." Mr. Beansy Beans, thank you for the bits. Add some extra bigot on my white supreme pizza. I need it now. You crack me up, Mr. Beansy Beans. Patty, there's a wall up in front of the White House. Can't even see the door. Is that the construction stuff? that apparently will never end. I think that's the fake little stage that they have where Old Man Walter was coming out and he was catching the jabs in the shoulder and whatnot. I think that's what all that construction is out front. Dominic, come on, man. Pull up, pull up. Snooks. I want this heart next to me gone. It's freaky. What are you talking about? The emoji button on the side? I think it's neat, but I was trying to pin a comment earlier and I was not able to do that because this little interactive button. I wish we could change the emojis on there, because that would be cool. Guess MJ, you're lucky you could pull off bald. My head is all goofy and I'm jealous. You gotta smooth it out. And it only looks this way on camera. Really, it's like, I don't know, I got like this lump right here. And then, you know, the more I play the game, the more I'm gonna get this stripe across the top of the dome. You start off with just not giving a shit. Okay, that's where you start. And then the confidence just kind of causes a mirage to think things are shaped well up here when they're not. It's strategic. Snooks that covers the 3 dots. Yeah. Yep. I know I pull that little, whatever that is, that little emoji thing in the chat. It's constantly like flipping up and down because I'm scrolling across it. See, and I'm not even sure what it looks like on the phone because I'm always sitting here at the computer. Make sure you guys are racking up those likes. There's like 60, 70 people here. Just didn't hit the like button. Like, what's going on? Gotta boost it. We're gonna be moving on to this next video here. Astral Hammer, Chicago should secede from Illinois. It's like its own place out there. And that's what we're covering next. More than 100 teens take over Bronzeville gas station. I don't know. This is a dangerous situation. I know, like, out in Europe and stuff, they have child gangs. And I don't know how they get down out there exactly, like how they handle it. But I know that it's a problem, or at least it used to be a problem. Like a real bad problem. Have a group of 12-year-olds come and stab you in the kidney because you're a tourist and they want your money. I don't know if they still do that, but I know it was a problem. And then to have this in Chicago, well, what can you do to minors as far as punishment? You know, there's not a whole lot you can do. Yeah, there's juvenile. You could throw them in a foster home. I was in a foster home for a while. But it's all there's not really a way to correct the behavior. It starts at home. Parents got to fix it. Parents don't care. It's messed up. Thank you so much, Get Some J. Happy Shut Up Shift Day. I appreciate you for the $10 donation. Thank you. What's up, No Mandates? What's up, Robert? Appreciate you guys being here once again. This is titled More Than 100 Teens Take Over Bronzeville Gas Station.
Well, following this here at 4:30, another teen takeover last night, this time in Bronzeville.
Hundreds of teenagers converged at a gas station at 31st and Michigan, looting the store and breaking windows. WGN's Julian Cruz joins us now with more. Julian?
Well, Ben and Lourdes, fortunately, nobody killed or seriously injured in the rampage, which happened about 9:30 last night, with hundreds of teens and young people creating what local residents describe as mischief and mayhem.
That was really horrible. They had ransacked the store.
Vanessa Boyd and other Bronzeville residents describing the tumultuous scene last night at 31st and Michigan.
There was a whole bunch of kids out here, and they was all in the gas station. They were causing a mess.
I know as teenagers we made mistakes, but we have never done anything like this.
Hundreds of young people, according to witnesses, migrating from a lakefront gathering to 31st and Michigan.
Throwing trash everywhere.
The crowd blocking traffic and in a few instances even climbing up on startled motorists' hoods before windows were broken out at this nearby BP gas station. These photographs showing the aftermath of what witnesses say was dangerous looting and destruction. Chicago police called to disperse the crowd.
It was about 150 police people. walking on bikes, detective cars. There was a bunch of them.
Local residents in a state of shock, wondering how and why this happened.
I've been here 22 years now. Oh, yeah. Like I said, I ain't never seen it like this.
I always sit back and wonder, what are the parents doing?
It needs to be in each community.
Sabrina Worthy Dennis says it'll take a team effort, parents and community leaders and others providing more support and guidance for teens and young parents.
Either the parent is working, they don't have time, but they're too young, they don't know themselves, and then we just repeating the cycle.
News Affairs reporting that 6 individuals were taken into custody and charged with reckless conduct, 2 minors taken into custody for curfew violations, and a 15-year-old female charged with illegal possession of alcohol by a minor. In Bronzeville, Julian Cruz, WGN News.
They said multiple people were taken into custody, and then they said out of those people, minors were charged with this, and a 15-year-old was charged with this, saying that the other people arrested must have been adults. But then the title of the article is teens. Teens were out here doing this. I don't know. They're being real soft around the edges here with that. Chicago could do better. They must like living like that. Bullseye, you jump on my stuff, you better hold on, I'm saying. Like, I don't want to run you over with my car, but if you're going to stand on the car, you want to get ran over, and I'm here to oblige. Yeah, I don't know. Ohio Kyle, that's the only crimes. Yeah, no destruction of personal property, you know. And like I said, if they're minors, there's not a whole lot you can do about it. With the adults, though, what did they get charged with? Or did they not charge them? They just apprehended them. Because you can hold them you can hold anybody. You can detain people for like 48 hours without actual evidence. Just suspicion of a crime, you can be detained for 48 hours. But if they don't find any evidence in that 48-hour period, they have to let you go. That's what they keep doing with Andrew Tate. They keep going over there and arresting those guys, and then they detain them, but because they're in Romania, they don't have to follow the law, not our laws. And so I think they have a 48-hour law, but then they keep pushing for like 90 days and 30 days and all this stuff, and then they let them go because they don't have any evidence, and then they go back and arrest them. They were just arrested again, Andrew Tate and his brother. Same stuff. It's all the same stuff over and over again. People say Romania is like really corrupt, though. I don't know anything about it. What's up, Soul For Real? Happy freedom. Had to go to the dentist. I hate going to the dentist. I hate it. I don't like getting my teeth worked on. I got shallow nerves. They call them bullseyes or whatever. So when they stick that shot in your mouth to numb your stuff, it sends lightning through my face, my eyeballs, down my neck, and my shoulders and my chest. I'm like holding on to the thing like it's the electric chair. And it's for like a minute or two. It's like that. It's rough. I always got to warn the dentist. I'm like, hey, I got shallow nerves. They're like, okay. And then when they hit me with it, I'm like tense, trying to survive it. I hate going to the dentist. Here, Juicer, there's a movement here, like a greater Ohio thing. Get Illinois out of Chicago, Eastern Ohio, or better, North Missouri. Yeah. They must want Chicago to be that way, or they would do something about it. And it's crazy because Chicago just got a new mayor. Well, I thought they were going to do great things. No. Same old. Matthew, I love the dentist. They have to throw me out. I don't like leaving. You must get gas or something, because I can't stand them having their little fingers in my mouth and all that. I don't know. I don't like it. And everything's so expensive. And they don't never, like, I have a tooth I was trying to get pulled because it's all broken. And they're like, well, we could save it, and it'll cost the same amount as if we pulled it. And I'm like, okay. And then they supposedly saved it. Well, then I bit into something and it broke more and broke the tooth above it. And they were like, well, if you want it fixed, it's only another $400. And well, no, I wanted you to pull the tooth out of my head. Now it's causing more problems and I'm out $300. Like, come on, man. Kevin, my dentist puts freezing gel on my gums before using the numbing needle. But yeah, but you live in Canada, don't you? They don't do nice things here. They're like, so what do you do for work? And they jab that little needle right up in your face like you're supposed to talk back. That's terrible. I hate going in there. Matthew, the root canal was funny. They think I'm mad. A root canal, that's a hard one. That's what old man Walter supposedly just went for, isn't it? Edward, if it's just a filling, just skip the Novocaine. I had a tooth pulled with no shot. Oh man, I don't know if I could do that. I had this one pulled and I need the other one pulled on the other side. When I was younger, I was like grinding my teeth a lot, and then one day I broke both my molars on the bottom on both sides, all the way down to the roots. But they keep trying to save this one. This one, they just ripped it out of my head, and it broke into a million pieces. Matthew, I love the smell of the dentist. See, we're not talking about dentists anymore. I hate that smell. It smells like a morgue and hot teeth. I don't think I've ever said that before. It smells like hot teeth. And they're grinding your teeth away. Blah. I don't know. I hate that. Now my mouth's going numb. I don't like it. Peyton, no dentist or doctor for me until the evil doctors are removed. Yeah, when I was a chaplain, there was a lot of people who would not go to the doctors if they had to have surgery or like be put to sleep without having a family member or someone there, because they were worried about witchcraft and stuff. They were worried about these doctors doing weird things to you while you're under, like not casting spells kind of witchcraft, but like taking parts of you that they weren't supposed to take, or putting things in you that aren't supposed to be there, or doing weird things to you while you're, you know, not awake, and all this stuff. I just always plan on just sticking my phone between my legs and recording it. Just whatever happens, happens. I'll come back, you know, when I wake back up. If I wake back up, I'll just listen to the recording. If we have any issues, I'll just sue them, and that's how I'll become a millionaire. That's my retirement plan, is to try and become a millionaire by doing as much as I possibly can before I get too old to do things. There ain't gonna be no Social Security or nothing when I'm 62. What's up, Kevin? Chicago 100 teens were looting a gas station. What was it called? In Bronzeville. Jason, hate the drill noise. I don't like the vibration feeling. Snooks, you're gonna video between your legs? Yeah, I mean, it's nothing I ain't seen before. It's not for me, it's for them. Kevin, they gotta strap me down because I got... Wait. They gotta strap me down when they put me out because I sleepwalk. That'd be hardcore. I've never even thought about that being an issue. Putting someone under, but if they have sleep issues or whatever, you know, sleep things going on, they're like working on you, you get up to go get something out of the fridge, they're like, hey, what are you doing? I don't know how it all works. I'm not a gynecologist. What's up, Robert? Happy freedom. Snooks proof or it didn't happen. Yeah. I just think if I actually have to sue them, right? Something happens. I checked the recording. They were doing weird stuff. I have to sue them. I got to play it for the court. This is the video. Don't mind this. We'll just block the corner up here. Just move the wiener and balls this way. Yeah. I don't know. Ohio Kyle, I noticed on the White House channel they took Orange Eagle stuff down. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That doesn't surprise me. The White House has their own channel on Odyssey. But I don't think they actually go live there, but the channel exists. Salted Ragu, that's a typical Tuesday night out in Chicago. Salted Ragu, take the pain. I can't. See, so I trust dentists before a regular doctor. So long as it's just a tooth being removed. The dentist will only do what you pay them to do and don't turn you in for wrong think usually. I don't normally do a whole lot of talking when I go in there. I don't really talk to police. I don't talk to doctors. I don't talk to therapists or any of that kind of stuff. Because they're analyzing you. They're watching you and judging you and stuff. And so I don't talk. I don't say nothing. They're like, so what do you do for a living? I'm like, so how much is this going to cost? How much will it cost if you don't ask me questions and pretend we're all here being friends? Kevin, that explains why the gas stations are closed up and boarded up. Yeah. Teens out there acting unruly. What's up, Ruckus? Happy freedom. Kevin, we burned down the White House in the War of 1812. I know. You're brave saying that in the chat. Not because of anybody in the chat, but because the feds are always watching. They're like, this guy, he's plotting stuff. Laney, my dentist has to blow into the breathalyzer before he can start his car. He must do good work. I remember when I was trying to do roofing, it was like that. Everybody's like, hey, we got to blow into each other's vehicles. And I was like, what? And all of them had stuff installed in their car where they had to blow into a breathalyzer in order to start the vehicle. I was like, that's crazy. And you got to pay for it. And it's a lot, like $200-300. Jimmy, you getting an interview call? That's awesome. Well, good luck. Thanks for stopping in. Happy freedom. What's up, Sean? Sean, are you on the Kick app or are you on a browser? Because some people say that their app sucks. Astral Hammer. Are you saying it is true or is it true that YouTube's been removing RFK videos? Sounds like tampering. Yeah, they are. From what I understand, they are. Because he said it himself, and then I know Rumble made them an offer to come over to Rumble. I also heard that YouTube has been taking down links that go to Rumble, but I don't know how true that is. Yeah, Kevin, I know. Denise, I just hate everything about the dentist. I mean, that's, yep, just a blanket license. Doesn't matter what they do, I just don't like them. So we'll cover this next one. It's really short. It's from Twitter. It's Lauren Boebert versus MTG. Alright. So there isn't a whole lot to listen to here. Hold on a second. They're like in session or whatever. And I'm not sure if this is when Lauren Boebert had just put in the article of impeachment that I was talking about yesterday, or if this is like the next day, but this, you'll see.
Take your conversations to the back. Off the floor. For what purpose does the gentlewoman... Order, please. For what purpose does the gentlewoman from Florida, Mrs. Luna, seek recognition?
Mr. So, from what I've been reading on all over the Twitter space and all that stuff, is MTG had put in an article of impeachment. And I think we showed that. And then Lauren Boebert did yesterday, I believe. Maybe it must have been day before yesterday. Same thing. Put in an article of impeachment. And I said yesterday that I thought it was weird that they both did that, but maybe it was a sign of good things to come or whatever. Well, supposedly what they were arguing about right there was that MTG wanted Lauren Boebert to co-sign or co-sponsor her article of impeachment and to go in together on it. And Lauren Boebert said no. And then, however long later, a week 2 later, submitted her own article of impeachment. And MTG was confronting her about it, and then people are saying that they overheard MTG calling Lauren Boebert a little bitch. And so now people are, you know, they're picking sides and all that. It looks like a bunch of infighting to me, but I don't know anything else. That's all I know about the situation. Thank you so much, Sam, for gifting 10 memberships over on YouTube. I appreciate you, Sam. Thank you. Let's see. Look at everybody. You guys. Everyone's like, they're hot. Patrick, Boebert, and MTG are going to bump clams. I mean, they got to solve it. They got to come to a resolution somehow. What's up, Impreza? I did get a haircut. Appreciate you being here. Happy freedom. Chad, this plan is taking too long. Who agrees? I don't think they're gonna do anything. Right before I went live, I was seeing posts saying that McCarthy had made a statement saying that they are not going to pursue impeaching Old Man Walter because they do not want to step to the levels of the Democrats. I don't know. I don't know. That sounds weird to me. And I'd seen it right before I went live, so I didn't have any time to investigate it any further, but I seen that statement was made. Trigger Crazy Ocean Gate just put a statement of total loss. It's messed up. It's no good. It's no good. Dominic, MTG is the top. Yeah, I think so too. She's aggressive. They're gonna be bunkies. Kevin, I was thinking about showing that Adam Schiff being censured and all the Democrats screaming boo and all that stuff. But I'm worried it's just a bunch of hopium. He's going to be summoned. They're going to talk about whatever they're going to talk about. They're going to uncover all kinds of good things and bad things. And then that'll be it. They're not going to do anything about it. Robert OceanGate just released a statement. They believe that all 5 people are dead. Yeah, that's messed up. It's unfortunate, but I mean, what'd they think, right? You know, it's kind of like going to space and stuff. It's a really risky thing. It's unfortunate that it happened. Get some J. Once an invite to the bunkies. Yep. You're gonna ref the MTG Lauren Boebert Battle Royale. Thanks, Snooks. Jeez, you guys are just hilarious. Patrick the woke submersible. Yeah. I don't know. They knew what they were risking when they got in there. It's unfortunate. I seen something in the comments saying it's been over 100 years and the Titanic's still taking lives or something like that. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know where the line is anymore. I'm so desensitized to anything that I have to try really hard to remember where like being offensive is. I just prefer honesty, and I like it. I appreciate honesty, even if it's hard to hear. Shadow MTG pumps iron, 250 pounds. Arm wrestling champion of the world, 2-time, like Doc. Not what it seems. I believe MTG is controlled opposition. I've seen a lot of people kind of, I don't want to say saying bad things about MTG, but just not being a fan of MTG. I'm not sure what she did, though. There's people, the last time we covered the Orange Eagle, there was people saying that MTG was like two-faced and stuff, but I don't know what she did. Mr. Beansy Beans, Lauren is effing hot. You hooligans. They're politicians, though. They're all lizard people. You gotta remember, they're all lizard people. Even if they look hot on the outside, that's just someone's skin that they're wearing. Sean, you're on the browser. Yeah, I hope more people go over to Kick. But there's a lot of people that say they don't like it, and I think it's because they get the app and then they go there and then it freezes and stuff, and then they're over it. Well, Sean says all of you hooligans should go over to Kick and give Kick a try. You can find it in the link tree. It is true. It competes with Odyssey on how much I get from the support. Anything you guys send through, YouTube takes 30%, Rumble takes 30%, Twitch takes 50%. Odyssey only takes from the memberships or only from donation. It's one or the other, and they only take 5%. And then Kick is the same way. They only take 5%. Serum, she just got divorced recently. Now she's out there fighting with MTG out at the Capitol, throwing hands. Astral Hammer, are there any politicians that aren't two-faced? I don't think so. Politicians are just like deal makers. They just weigh the options and then pick what's best for them. That's how they get down. They're just a bunch of used car salesmen all working with each other, being extra famous on TV and stuff. Never comply live? No, politicians suck. They do. Alright, so we're going to cover this next one titled Migrants Dropped Off at Hyena Harris's D.C. Residence. They should have been doing this a long time ago. Alright, here we go.
Let's talk about the southern border, because Governor Abbott in Texas has said time and time again, we can't afford this. We don't have the space for this. Why is it all on Texas? So why don't we start sending them to sanctuary states, where these are states that want these individuals, that want to use taxpayer dollars to pay for these individuals. And so he sent another bus of 37 migrants to the front of Vice President Harris's house in Washington, D.C. You can see right here, this is exclusive video obtained by Fox Digital.
Yeah, Pete, they're saying right now.
No, guys,
go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, I remember when this first started, when Governor Abbott and others were dropping off migrants or illegals inside New York and in the vice president's house. And there were some prominent examples like Martha's Vineyard. I remember at first thinking, this feels a bit like a stunt. It isn't. It hasn't been. The cumulative effect of this happening time and time again has taken jurisdictions which otherwise could ignore this problem, pretend like it doesn't exist, it doesn't affect them, deny it, and arrives on their doorstep, and now they're complaining, saying, we didn't ask for this. Well, nobody else asked for it either. Nashville, Tennessee didn't ask for it. Minneapolis, Minnesota didn't ask for it. Across the country, this has become an issue that affects everybody. So keep dropping it on their doorstep because they're the ones facilitating the open border.
So what they're doing now, they've revamped since Title 42 went away, and they're focusing on Title 5. They're now having people check in Guatemala and another stop country, and instead of bringing them through the border, we're paying for flights to fly them directly to various cities. So people say, wow, the border traffic has dropped. Well, a lot of it's because we're putting them in 747s and flying them directly to various cities without telling the governors or mayors, Pete.
Stunning. That is stunning. I mean, think about that. The accusation of facilitation is one thing, which means come through any way you want, check in for a fake court date, and never go home. If those reports are true, that in actuality, we're just flying them straight from those countries. That is straight up facilitation, which is why there are members of the House of Representatives who want to bring an impeachment vote on Joe Biden for abdication of responsibility of our sovereign borders. We'll see where that goes as it moves to committees. But a lot of people recognize this has nothing to do with border security and everything to do with flooding our country.
I'm Steve Ducey.
They should just do that every time. Every day. There's a whole group of them that come across that border illegally. Send them straight to Hyena Harris. She'll take care of them. She's got knee pads. It'll be fine. They want it, give it to them. Or stop letting them come here. It's messed up. What's up, Roy? Happy freedom. What's up, Patrick? Appreciate you being here. Freebird, a non-violent invasion. It is. What's up, CB? Happy freedom. Grey Wolf, send them back. I mean, yeah, really. Instead of sending them to Canada, sending them to New York, sending them to San Francisco, sending them to Chicago, sending them to Martha's Vineyard or whatever, how about sending them home? Send them back home. They're not supposed to be here. 24/7 new saying, go woke, implode. That's terrible. Giggling Spy, yep, and that's her job as border czar. Yep. What's up, Kikanos? Happy freedom. What's up, Charlotte? They need to uphold their oaths. They do. Yep. It's because there's no accountability for politicians. That's why they don't care about oaths. They don't care about the Constitution. That's why I don't even understand why they even hide anything. Like, we may cover this James O'Keefe thing on the alternative platforms because they're talking about how BlackRock controls a lot of our country and all this stuff. I feel like the government could come out during a White House press briefing and say that to us. That everything we see and hear is controlled by someone else and for all these bad reasons, and they have all this agenda and whatever. And I think most of people wouldn't do anything. I think the White House could come out and just be like, yeah, we're controlling all of you. You don't have any rights. You're going to keep paying taxes or else something bad will happen to you. That's all. Eat shit. And I think most people would just take it. I don't even know why they hide things at this point. They should just come out as lizard people. Just come on stage. KJP's real Tyrannosaurus Rex face. Just tell us the truth. I don't think people are going to do anything. I think most people are just lazy. What's up, Two Ruby Shoes? Happy freedom. Patty, I think it's all to get the children and traffic them. I think so too. I think that's the only reason they have that border open is so they can do human trafficking. So the government can do that. Otherwise, nothing else makes sense. I mean, I know they need people to go blue team. I know that, but there's a lot of risk for such a little turnout. They can make it blue team on their own. They know how to do that stuff. We've seen it. I don't think that they're doing it just for the fact that they want people to go blue team. I think they need a resource to get people for trafficking. We'll say it like that. Guy Dub, they get immunity. Yep. Yeah, yeah, Roy. And that's how I feel too. Like, if people come here legitimately and they want to have a better life and stuff, awesome. That's awesome. We want this place to be a good place. You want to come here to continue to make this a good place and celebrate the good things we have, awesome. But people who are here just crossing the border illegally, if they had good intentions, they would come here legitimately. Thank you so much, C. Bill, for the $10 donation. I appreciate you. Thank you. You're awesome. Thank you for the support. Shawnee, go watch the movie coming out on July 4th. What is coming out on July 4th? Anytime I see any movie advertisement, it's always like a Marvel movie or whatever, and I don't really watch that stuff. What's up, Raja? Happy Freedom. Tam Tam, the movie Sound of Freedom comes out. I'll have to see what that's about. Sound of Freedom. Interesting. I'll have to watch some videos on it. I got it pulled up. I'll check it out after the live. Guy Dub, last night a 10-year-old girl and a 7-year-old boy crossed alone. That's no good. That's no good. They're not going to make it anywhere. They're going to take that. They're going to take both of them straight to Old Man Walter, right to the basement. Patrick, it's about child trafficking. Yeah. Oh, the movie's about that. Interesting. Does it involve the White House? I'll look into it. I'll look into it after the live. Alright, so we got one more video. It's really short. It's Old Man Walter putting his hand to his heart for the national anthem of India. This is how we're going to be wrapping up the YouTube side of things. After this, I'll be dropping links for you guys to come over to the alternative platforms to see this last video we have. I don't know. I'm still debating on showing the James O'Keefe thing because it is worth watching. It's just 11 minutes long. But we have a video saying this is unfathomable, talking about shapeshifters and stuff like that. It's definitely worth watching. But this right here, this Old Man Walter raising his heart for the national anthem of India. Look at him, just the realization coming over him. He's like, oh, nobody else is doing this. What an embarrassment. They might as well just send over any random person from America. Like, he's just doesn't provide a whole lot of anything. They'd be better off having any other American over there representing us. Just doesn't make any sense. Guess MJ, he's looking for his pen. That's what KJP is going to say whenever she decides to come back to work. Guy Dub, Sound of Freedom is a true story, and I already have tickets. That's awesome. What's up, Paul? Happy Freedom. Matthew, senile old ghoul. Yep. Such an idiot. Two Ruby Shoes, Old Man Walter makes me feel unsafe. Yeah. John Boy, funny to watch him fall down and fall up. He falls downstairs and upstairs. He's multi-talented. He can do it all. Alright, hooligans, that's all the coffee I had for the people on YouTube. We'll start with this first video. It's about shapeshifters, and we'll see if we cover the other video after that. But first, we're going to do the spiel deal. We're going to do the Pledge of Allegiance, and then we'll wrap everything up on YouTube, and we'll continue on with all the alternative platforms. First, I'm going to drop some links so you guys can make your way over there. There's the link for Rumble. There's the link for Odyssey. There's a link for Jeff Mac Live. Here's a link for Kick if you want to try Kick. And there's a link for the link tree. With the link tree, you can find all the platforms. So if you'd like to move back and forth between platforms and find which one suits you best, I suggest you use the link tree. It'll be the easiest way to do that. But first, go down the link tree list and go find Gilded. Gilded is free and currently the best way to receive notifications for when and where we go live. Every time we go live, there's a news board on Gilded to keep you up to date with everything going on around the world, and there's a ton of hooligans in there chatting around the clock for you to hang out with. So definitely go join Gilded. Also on the link tree, you can find links for the merch store if you'd like to grab some merch. We have shirts, hoodies, stickers, coffee mugs, and other specialty items. Everything is displayed in black and white or white and black, but if you find something you like, just click on that item to see all the different colors that item comes in. You can also find links for PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, Stripe, Zelle, Buy Me a Coffee, and Locals if you'd like to help support what I do. There's also a link to the Amazon wish list if you would like to send me stuff. It's really easy to use. Anything you purchase directly from the wish list will be sent straight to me without having to send emails, find addresses, or keep track of tracking numbers. It's really easy to use. And then finally, we have links for the membership programs. We have memberships for YouTube, Gilded, Discord, Odyssey, Rumble, and Twitch. And then at the very top of the screen, you can see the link for jeffmaclive.com to claim a free week membership. There's no strings attached. I don't think you have to enter a credit card number or anything like that. You are not going to be charged after the week is up. But with a membership, you will have access to your own profile for our private social media area. You'll have access to our group chats and our group chat rooms and our group pages. You'll have access to the live streaming area with the built-in chat, and you'll have access to our advanced messaging system with the ability to text, call, video call, group text, group call, group video call, and the ability to upload all versions of digital media. It is the home of the hooligans, so go join up over on jeffmaclive.com. Alright, hooligans, it's that time. Please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Let's see. Alright, hooligans, we're going to be wrapping things up for YouTube, but we will still be live over on Twitch, Kick, Odyssey, Rumble, jeffmaclive.com, and Twitter for those that watch on Twitter. What we have is just too spicy for YouTube, so we got to move off of there. For everyone that only watches on YouTube, I really appreciate all of you hooligans. You guys are awesome. We will be live tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern time for another Coffee with Hooligans. We'll also be live tonight playing the game about 10 p.m. Eastern time. We're either going to play New Vegas or we might have to get Skyrim. We'll see how it goes. I think we're going to be able to make New Vegas work, though. So I appreciate all of you on YouTube. For everyone else, make your way over to the alternative platforms while we shut YouTube down.